Hi, so today I'm doing a quick video. I just, always like to do something crafty pretty much every day, but it's been a slow start today. So I was like, well, I still want to do something. So what I'm going to do is review these stencils. I'm not sure which ones from Crafter's Companion. So when I order these, I order them from HSN, but I believe they have them on the Crafter's Companion site too. They're basically layered stencils. This one says July of 2018. I guess that's probably when they had, maybe they had a auto delivery. I don't know, but either way, you can buy them now. And this one has like a butterfly, has some flowers, has some other cute things. This one has more flowers, you can see, the fuchsia. And I think when I picked these up, they came with inks. So I have all of Crafter's Companion's water reactive ink and pads. I bought the whole set whenever they were like on a really good sale on Crafter's Companion website. And I have all of the quick dry, which we're not using. We're going to use the water reactive ones because you want to be able to blend them basically. I guess you could use the other ones. I just feel like you want to blend them, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's easier to work with the one that stays a little bit moist longer instead of as soon as you put it down, it's dry and then you can't really spread it anymore, right? Or do what you need to do. But I think I'm going to use these guys. So I have these Sheena ones, again, probably from HSN, and they're the same thing. They're just stencils. You layer them up as you go along. These are the newer ones, and these are really big. So I think I have the, well, I don't think I have. I know I have these. This is the Post. This one says Post on the back, and this one says Cart, but I don't know if that's not what they're called. Oh, right here. Postmark Paris is this one here, and this one is Carte Postale. But I think I'm gonna do Carte Postale just because, I don't know, it's pretty, but I like both of them, to be honest. I like the Fleur de Lis here, but I'll just try this one out. I'm gonna grab, I believe there are 3 layers, so I'm gonna grab a color family of 3 and do those. If you like to mix your colors and you know that you can do something yellow and something red and something orange, that's another thing you can do. You don't have to stick with the same, like all purples or all blue. So we'll see what I end up thinking about choosing here. I also have the Pixie spray. I believe this is from Anna Griffin. If you go on HSN, I believe it's under Anna Griffin Supplies. But it's a Pixie spray, so I'm going to try this out just so we can see how it is. Maybe I'll do one layer without it because I want to see how well these work without any kind of like addition of an adhesive like this that helps you kind of hold it down. Maybe we'll do some washi tape around the corners. Obviously, we have to hold it down somehow, right? And then I'm going to use the Crafter's Companion white stamping card because I don't know what else to use, but they say the stamping card is great for markers, it's great for this kind of thing, so I'm going to bring out a sheet of that. Let me grab some colors, and I will probably... Oh, well, actually, let me talk about this stamping card real quick. Is that one piece? Oh my goodness, as I was bringing it out, I'm like, that has to be 2 pieces. This is really thick. It's 300 GSM, that's why. So, really, the people that I hear talking about that the most is Crafter's Companion, probably because they know they have the thickest paper, because all of a sudden now I hear Anna Griffin talking about, 200 GSM or 250 with her papers. I've never really heard her mention that. The only people I ever heard talking about that is Crafter. This is some awesome paper, and I think it was $6 for that whole pack. So if you buy anything from their website and you need to add on something else, see if they have their stamping paper on sale. But obviously we're going to see how it works here too, because it might not perform very well, but I'm sure it does, because I'm just sure it does. It's paper, super thick paper, nice and smooth. I have my Pixie spray. Okay, so I do have some of their whatever you want to call this, inking tools, I guess. And I have like Tim Holtz ones, and see this one already has some color on it. I have the Spectrum Noir one. I'm pretty sure I have more of the little refills. They come with a couple of them. But I wanted to try some makeup sponges I had just gotten, but I don't know if they're gonna be the best thing to try. We'll see about that. Let me grab my inks and we'll get started. So I guess I'm gonna go with these blues. I have baby blue, ocean blue, and midnight. And I know that the baby blue is very light, because I think I've seen them use it one time before, and I was like, why even place that? But I guess in real life you can probably see it better. But it's super, super light, so I'll open that up in a minute. Baby blue, midnight, and then I have, I'm gonna use this brown too, seal brown. It's another water reactive color that they have. And I was like, oh, they must have a brown. Because I know whenever you buy their whole kit, it comes with a lot of colors. Some of them are super boring and they're like really light gray colors. But you might need those from here and there, if you're really making something that you want to have a lot of interest. So it does come with a lot of kind of muted colors. But anyway, open this up. And You know, they're stencils. They're nice. Big stencil. I mean, like, you're gonna have to cut this down. I mean, I don't know. This would be nice maybe on a scrapbook page. I don't know. These are really big. But this is number 1, only because I saw on the back sheet that this is number 1. I don't see a number on here, but that's okay. And then it has registration, like these little holes, and I don't know if that's supposed to help you do something, but you have that to help you out. This is number 2. Just because on the packaging it shows that, and this is the top layer, number 3, okay? Oh, I didn't realize there's words here, so maybe I'll do that in brown too. Maybe I'll do that in a different color. We'll see. So the first layer is this one here. I'm gonna try to do it without gluing it down, and then I'll use the Pixie spray to see the difference. I have these guys, this is what I was telling you, I want to try these out. I got these at Michael's, they were on clearance. I don't know why they have beauty stuff like this, sponges, but they wanted $8 for them originally, it says, and I got them for $1.60. Let me open this up. What I want to test too, I guess, is to see the color fastness, because it shouldn't, even though they're fun colors, they shouldn't spread there. So let me open everything up, because to be honest, I can't get my nails around these. And maybe get a couple of clean these guys too, just have those ready. And we'll okay, I got everything open. I'm gonna try this to begin with, because why not? So it is denser. Obviously it's a makeup sponge than this, but I know you can use makeup sponges for different reasons and different crafty kind of projects. So what I'm gonna do with this, hopefully you can see it, I guess that's okay, is I'm gonna try to tape it down with just washi tape, or I do have their low tack tape, this Crafters Companion low tack tape, so I guess I'll use that. And then we'll work with it and see how that works, and then we'll try it out with also, I'm just taping it, oh, you know what, I didn't want to tape it to my mat. Oh well, I was going to use my glass mat, but that's okay. I don't think I'm going to go too crazy with it. So I'm just putting tape here and there, a couple spots. And let's try this out. So I'm just thinking about how I'm going to hold this. I think I'm just going to hold it like this and just work with it that way. So we're going to start off with our baby blue. I can see it's picking up on there. You can see that. You can also just dab this like on your work surface if you wanted to, and then come in and use it. Ooh, you guys. It's not bleeding, and it's actually not hard to work with, especially with something like this. I think if you were wanting to use it for, I don't know, in other ways it might not work. But this, because it's so small, the little areas, like you don't really have to blend it out too well. So this works pretty good. I mean, instead of buying a bunch of little of these guys, because they're not cheap, right? These little refills. I'm gonna keep working on this. Again, this is also the water reactive ink, so it does blend a little better. Sorry, I'm probably out of frame because I'm working down this bottom corner, but I just want to make sure. So this will be interesting because this is a large spot. And again, I didn't put any kind of spray, right, to hold this down, so it's just there. I'm kind of using my hand to help me. So not bad. The stencil is sturdy enough that you don't really end up moving these pieces, like this plastic piece that's just kind of on an island on its own. It didn't really move too much. So of course I'm being careful around it, but still. These are definitely sturdier stencils than like the ones that come free sometimes with a magazine or things like that, you know. This is not bad. I'm kind of liking the sponge. It was working out really well. Okay, so that's layer 1. Should we do the stencil spray on layer 2 just so we can test it out? I guess maybe we should. So let me pick this up. And of course you can just wash this off. I think when they did their stencil kit, the stencil box, not too long ago, it's the same material. So it's a nice thick material. I know I have other things from them. Even the other stencils I showed you are a little bit thinner material, you can tell just by looking at them. I don't know why I threw this on. These are down on the floor. Okay, this is layer 2. And I am going to spray this. And thank you. I know people tell me don't spray things like this inside. Like you should go outside and spray it. But I'm just going to do this real quick. So I just gave it a shake. I don't even know if you need to do that. Always pre-test before use. Shake well, hold can upright 12 inches from stencil, press nozzle, and apply adhesive. In a sweeping motion, lightly cover stencil. Let dry 1 minute, then press stencil to project. Reposition as needed. Before starting, hold can upside down and press for a short burst to clear nozzle. Clean up stencils with soap and water. Okay, so I'm gonna spray this onto like this. I'm gonna hold it upside down and give it a squirt. I'm just gonna spray it onto like a test paper. Okay, it looks like it's ready to go. Yeah, oh yeah, it's nice and tacky already. Okay, And I'm just gonna spray this here. Sorry guys, well it's mostly so you guys can see. I'm just doing short bursts, I think. It's probably better, because okay. I can see it, I know you probably can't, and I was just kind of pressing little short bursts like that. Okay. I don't think it got on my work surface. If it did, I can't tell. Okay, they said to hold it for a minute, so I'm just gonna kind of let it sit for a little bit. It feels tacky already. I'll be right back. Okay, so it's been about a minute. I am going to see, let's see. It's a little bit sticky. And so now I'm just gonna have to be kind of careful because I don't want, I'm trying to just layer it over there. Basically you're registering the flower and then everything else can land where it lands, but I want the flower to be right. I guess it's about there. This doesn't seem too right to me, but I guess I could have done the little circles that way, you know, to line them up on those circle marks, right? Those circle registrations, because now I'm kind of up over here. That's okay. All right, let's stick that down. We'll see what happens. And since I'm not like the most stickler on things like this, I'm just going to use this one. Whatever. I'm going to go with Ocean Blue. And I'm going to dab it in here. And what I can do is see if it's going to come out okay on something else. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. All right, Ocean Blue. I believe that's the next one, I hope. Because here we go. I'm going to do the flower. Now, again, if you wanted the stem to be like in greens down here, then do those in greens. Just be careful, you know, where you start and stop and all that. But I'm going to do this postmark in brown. So I'm going to do the blue. And there is a mishmash of colors in here because I had green and red on this thing. And the last time I used this is so pretty. Stencils, I mean, like I said, they're not my thing, but they are fun. And I'm holding it down with my hand, but I really don't have to. I don't know if you can see. It's not budging at all. Like this island is coming out this way and I'm pushing back at it and it seems pretty good. Okay. I kind of should have sprayed in there a little bit better, but that's pretty good already. Oh, I have to go all the way down. So there might be a couple extra colors in my little mix here because of what I had on here already. So there's that. And then we need the brown. And again, since I'm just like, whatever, I'm gonna turn this thing over to the other side and use the brown. And I'm probably just gonna dip on this one. Ooh, that's dark. Oh, I love it. Stencils are just so fun when you see like the reveal, right? You're like, ooh. And also the color that's on here, you can scoop that up and keep using it. See how it's spreading around? Just want to make sure I'm getting... It gets in there pretty well. Hey, if you've... Maybe at the Dollar Tree they might have something like this. Oh no. I'm doing laundry and I know I put in probably too many pairs of pants, which I like to do every once in a while. Alright guys, there's that. No, let's lift it up. Again, that's Pixie spray, or is that what they call it? Works really well. Look, you can hear it. You hear that? The Pixie spray, like it's stuck down. That's pretty. It's a little bit off, you know, the flower, but like I said, I think it's on purpose. If I look at the picture of it, I bet you, because look how it's way over here and it has this opening and then it's barely touching the edges. So I guess it's okay. Or that's how it's meant to be. And then our last layer, I am going to use this Pixie spray because why not? I'm going to do this off camera though, so I'm not spraying all my... And this one's better because it has larger surface areas, obviously. But let me try to get a good spray of it in the middle. Okay, I'll be right back once that dries. Okay. Took a little bit longer, so I had to go check on that laundry. So let me put this back down. Let's get rid of our Ocean Blue. We still need the brown probably. I would have preferred to put the brown, the next layer, in a different color, but I'll just use brown again. Again, if you want to use those little holes as registration marks, we could have done that, but I didn't, so I'm just eyeballing things at this point. That looks good. So this one's really the last like layer of the flower, and then it has the word carte postale over here. So I'll probably do the word carte postale in the brown, and then our darkest blue, which would be Midnight, is for our flower. But again, if you want to mix up your flower with different colors, you can do that. I'm just going to go in with that same one that I used earlier to do the last blue layer, and I'm just going to come in. I mean, these definitely help, these inks because they want to blend. So pretty. It's hard to tell where I'm, let me see, finishing up over here. So pretty. That Pixie spray is a very good thing. I think I paid, I don't know, you know, I don't want to say because I don't really remember. I was gonna say maybe 15 bucks for 2 of them, or maybe closer to 20 bucks for both of them, but people say that's a good price anyway. But you know, if you see at the store and you have a coupon, then that's probably better. And I'm just gonna take the last little seal brown again and do the words over here. And I'm rubbing this in, I'm not just like dabbing it, you know, like, that's cool. So I'm glad to see that these work really well. All right, guys, here we go. Let's remove that. Pixie spray, I'm loving it. Everything else, that's really pretty. What do you think? That is gorgeous. Now again, this is huge. I don't know, I guess if you're into mixed media, which I don't do too much of, I would love to get into that. I think this would be pretty for a background, but this thing, let me measure it right now. Just like the image itself is basically 7.5. I'm measuring to the very bottom of the flower. It's like a 7.5 inch square. So that's a good size. In my mind, I was thinking, okay, you can add a little bit of something on the back of a, you know, a picture, or wouldn't it be nice to just like isolate part of this because it has a nice background with a little bit of the flower, or you know, this area, or cut it into panels and then make a card that way. So you still put like maybe some matting paper behind it. So cut it into panels that are all even, and then mat behind them, and then put those on something. But that's really big. So beautiful. Not sure what I would use them for. Again, the other ones, probably the Sheena ones, and then the other set that I showed you are more usable and that they're smaller. They're more of a card size type thing. But this is really pretty. I mean, if you're doing an 8x8 album, this would be perfect. Nice background images. So that's just a quick one, guys. Hopefully I gave you some little ideas. If you see these at Michael's, because I recently picked them up, or anywhere else that you can maybe find cheap makeup sponges, they're definitely easy to use. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.